Hey, what is up, YouTube? My name is Audio House, and I'm here with Unseen Machinima, working on a video here to tell you the top 10 reasons why I think Modern Warfare 3 is going to be awesome and it's going to blow every other game out of the water. And also why it's going to be better than Modern Warfare 2. So, originally I was going to narrow it down to the top 5, but I decided there's too many, so I'm going to have to go ahead and give you guys all 10. I'm going to start with 10 and work my way down to 1, being the most, important. So, number 10. I think the number 10 reason why this game is going to be awesome is the new enhanced and updated engine. Now, this is the least important reason in my opinion, but at the same time it ensures that you're going to have that crisp 60 frames per second. It's not going to drop below that. They're working on the engine to improve visuals, and overall they don't need to redesign an engine. Their engine already is pretty awesome. It's fluid. I loved the Modern Warfare 2 engine. I'm not a big fan of the Black Ops engine. I'm sorry, but that's my personal opinion. So they're making sure that it's going to run at that 60 frames per second that everybody loves about the Call of Duty franchise, moving smoothly, crisply, and hopefully it all works out. Reason number 9 is the improved Spec Ops Mode, and I'll take it or leave it, but at least they're actually doing something to make it kind of like a zombies element. Unfortunately it's only 2 people, but this could go either way, because if you're only working with one other person, it could actually help to influence teamwork. I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but I guess we'll see it when the game comes out in a couple weeks. I think this is going to be a nice game mode to take a break from multiplayer. I can't see myself playing it for prolonged periods of time, but I can say that, maybe if you're bored, or if, that's the thing, is Modern Warfare 3 is going to be a team-oriented game now. So let's say only you and a buddy are online, and you can't really get a team together. You can hop into Spec Ops and, kind of work towards facing off waves of enemy and kind of working on map strategy rather than having to go at it in multiplayer like you normally would. So I think it's going to be a nice touch. Reason number 8, the kill confirmed playlist. I think this was actually a pretty cool idea. I'm sure all you guys know what kill confirmed is. It's basically when you kill someone, you have to pick up the dog tags from their dead body. And if an enemy picks up the dog tags before you, the kill is denied. So the only way you can earn points is by killing people and running over their dead body. And I think what they're really trying to do here is eliminate camping, and I like this idea. It's a cool concept. I'm not really going to play it, I don't think, too often. I still love the Search and Destroy, and I still love Domination. But I think it's a nice touch that they're adding something new and they're trying to discourage camping. I think it's a cool idea. Number 7, removal of stopping power, and also they're upping the damage. Now, what does this mean? Well, that means basically that, they're removing stopping power, but so you're like, okay, well, that kind of sucks because people aren't going to die, that quickly. Well, they're actually upping the damage, so every class should have stopping power. Every class will have a built-in stopping power, and what that allows you to do is that allows you to have 3 perks without having to waste a slot on stopping power like you would in Modern Warfare 2. If you wanted lightweight or hardline, you'd have to sacrifice that extra damage for stopping power, and I think with the removal of stopping power, I think that will allow players to kind of open up and try new perks and kind of, experiment with other abilities. So I think it's a nice addition. Number 6, explosive damage is reduced, and this is huge because it's, noob tubers have always been ridiculous, and the explosive damage has always been ridiculous in Modern Warfare 2, and although in Black Ops I feel the exact opposite. I feel that the explosives were very underpowered in Black Ops. But Infinity Ward here, they saw how Modern Warfare 2 was ridiculous with explosives and noob tubes and all that stuff, and they're toning them down a little bit. I think this is nice. I think that will be a nice touch. Number 5, the advanced customization. And when I say that, on top of the perks and everything, and leveling up, it goes more in depth as to you can level up weapons now as well. So not only are you wanting to get XP for your character, to unlock perks and a gear and all that stuff, you can also level up your weapons by consistently using them. And in turn, you can unlock perks, or proficiencies actually as they're called in the game. You can unlock proficiencies for your gun the more you work towards that specific gun. So it's kind of like you can choose a gun that you really like, and the more you use it, the more it kind of gets better and better. You get perks and levels. You level up your guns and in turn unlock proficiencies like reduced flinching, reduced recoil, all that good stuff, and 2 attachments for your gun, all that type of stuff. So I think that's a really nice touch that will keep the game more in depth and, kind of add another element of a deeper element that will keep the game from getting boring. Number 4, and the elimination of overpowered perks. This is great. There's no more one-man army, which means there's no more one-man army noob tubes. No more infinite, ammo by just changing your class. And also no Commando Pro, so there shouldn't be any magical knife lunges across the map or anything ridiculous like that. So I think that would be nice, is that they're removing those types of perks. I think that would be pretty sick. In addition to this number 4, they're also adding Blast Shield as a perk, and I think this is a smart plan. I think they're kind of making Blast Shield more powerful in the sense that it kind of works like Black Ops from the Flak Jacket perk, and I think this is good because if you look back at Modern Warfare 2, explosives were extremely overpowered, and on top of that, the only way you could counter explosives was with Blast Shield, and Blast Shield in Modern Warfare 2 was an equipment, and when you use that equipment, that means that you couldn't have a grenade or a throwing knife. You couldn't have any type of lethal gear. You had to sacrifice that so you could, be immune to explosives. And you weren't even really immune to explosives. That type of gear or equipment actually kind of sucked in Modern Warfare 2. So in Modern Warfare 3, they're actually making it a perk, which is nice because it's kind of like, a specialty. You don't have to waste you don't have to waste your grenade slot or anything. It's more fair, it's more balanced. I like that. So that brings us to number 3, the Prestige Shop. Now, there's been a lot of confusion about the Prestige Shop, but basically what it is every time you prestige, you get a point, and that point you can use to carry basically one thing over from your previous prestige to your new prestige, whether that be a perk or a gun, or some sort of attachment or something. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Or you can choose to purchase a title or an emblem or something like that. And the same goes for I think you can get to an additional 4 points or 4 prestige tokens for every Call of Duty game you've prestiged in. It's not how many times you've prestiged. It doesn't count that way. The maximum you can get is 4 from playing previous Call of Duty games. So just to kind of clarify that up, and that is confirmed with Robert Bowling in a tweet. So I think this is nice because the Prestige Shop, not only does it allow you to carry things over, but when you finally reach the 10th Prestige, you can actually purchase the ability to reset all your stats, which means you start back down at 0 Prestige. And I think that will keep the game fresh and innovative because people who actually, they could be 10th Prestige and get bored and they can't do anything. They're stuck at that level, but now they can. They can reset and go back to 0 Prestige and redo it all again. And that's kind of nice addition that they've added. It allows the game to kind of have a never-ending feel, if you will, because even though you're going through the prestiges again, I mean, technically there's infinite prestiges if you think about it that way. You can reset and keep going and reset and keep going. And I think that will allow you just to also you can build up prestige tokens and all that stuff. So I think that's a really nice idea that they had there. That brings us to number 2, the new unique and the new customizable strike packages. And that's a huge feature that I think is going to be great in Modern Warfare 3. It's there's 3 different types of kill streaks, and I'm sure all you guys know this. There's assault, support, and specialist. And the assault is just like your Modern Warfare 2 kill streaks. They're offensive, they're going to get you kills, and when you die, they reset. That's going to be like your airstrike, your predator missile, all that good stuff. It's fun. Helicopters, all that good stuff. And then the support. And the support aren't the people. Support kill streaks are set for the people who don't so much care about KD, they care about win-loss ratio, and they care about helping their teammates. And that's like UAV, counter UAVs, SAM turrets, assisting. You can have Juggernaut armor and assist your teammates in that way. And the support kill streaks don't reset when you die, which is nice because they stacked. Those kill streaks stack on each other instead of chained together like the assault package. And then the third package you have is Specialist, which is you can choose perks, additional perks, instead of a kill streak. So let's say you love Scavenger, but you're not going to use it instead of Sleight of Hand. Of course you're going to use Sleight of Hand over Scavenger. I mean, if you could have both, you would. But obviously you want Sleight of Hand. What the Specialist perk system or the Specialist kill streak system allows you to do is when you get a 2 kill streak, you can get your Scavenger, and then a 4 kill streak you can get your Hardline or Assassin or whatever perk that you want, and then your 6th kill streak allows you to get another perk. So those perks are always going to be set up 2, 4, 6, and so it allows you to have 6 perks total, unless you reach an 8 kill streak. Now when you reach an 8th kill streak, you get every single perk. So let's say you're running the Specialist kill streaks or strike package, and you get 8 kills without dying. Bam! You're like Superman. You have every perk. Now this sounds pretty cool, but I'm not going to be one of those players because I usually just choose the perks that I want. I want to be out there supporting the team and all that stuff. But that's just my play style. That's the cool thing about this whole strike package idea is that it allows players to play accordingly to their play style, and I think that's going to be a really nice touch that they added. It's really going to be in depth and customizable, and it's going to be great. Which now that brings us to our number 1, the most important thing. I think it's going to be better that sets it apart, and I think that's going to be the frequent patches. Unlike Modern Warfare 2, there was constantly something that was overpowered or being glitched or hacked and whatnot, and I think Treyarch did a really good job in Black Ops fixing that, but alas, that's not really the case with Modern Warfare 2. And I think this is going to be great. Robert Bowling said that they're going, even on the first day, they're going to have a patch for something. This frequent patches means that there's going to be, basically they're going to fix the game. There's going to be, whether it be weekly patches or monthly patches, and what they're going to do is they're going to make sure the game is balanced and fair, and nothing's going to be exploited to a huge extent. I mean, there might be certain things that are put in the game to be specifically a little overpowered or to give an advantage, but that's the whole point of leveling up and stuff. They're not going to make everything pointless and balanced to that extent, but in turn, they're going to ensure that nothing is completely overpowered and frustrating to you, like maybe One-Man Army Noob Tubes was, or overpowered explosives were in Modern Warfare 2. So I think that's the number 1 reason that the game's going to be pretty awesome. Along with the other 9, I think this game's going to be awesome. It's going to be, something new, and it's going to be completely addictive. Black Ops, unfortunately, wasn't that addicting at all. After 2 months, it got boring. And I think it's just because, it's the same old thing. And I think this is the first time where, the Call of Duty franchise is actually doing something different. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be exciting. And I'm glad it's coming out so soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, commentary, and just leave me comments and stuff if you're watching this, and tell me why you think Modern Warfare 3 is going to be awesome or not, in your opinion. And remember that it's just all these are my opinions, so I'm not saying this is exactly why, obviously. So I think all these are good reasons why the game is going to be really fun and enjoyable to play. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.